mean, that's what the Buffalo Bills are all about right there.
Go Bills.
Yo, what's going on, Bills Mafia? Welcome to another episode of Mafia Talk. It's your boy Julian J. Mafia, as always. Big Cuz coming in soon. We got my boy Harry from Bills United coming in soon. Shout out to the Mafia. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling lovely. Happy to talk Bills with Bills Mafia. We got everybody in the building. Sandra, my love, man. Nothing but love, man. Love you. Auntie, appreciate you jumping in. Beth in the building, as always. Tommy in the building. Let's go. Tommy, by the way, I've been saying this last 2 seasons that the NFL will make every NFL team do these hard knock shows. And here we are, absolutely. And we're going to dive into that. And what I love about the hard knocks is that we're not in the season. So in the regular season or preseason, they're doing it for our mini camp. So no big distractions, cameras in our guy's face or however, whichever. But definitely nothing but love for everybody jumping in, tuning in. Let's go. Tommy in the building. Smash that like button. Like, share, subscribe, tap into the Mafia Sports Support YouTube channel. Show some love. Let's build, grind, and grow together. Let's go. Mr. Fulton, what's going on, my brother, man? What's going on? What's going on? So, yeah, fan base in the building too. Shout out to my dog, Justice General. Nothing but love over there. Yeah, let's get to talking. I know it's not much, not like we covering the game, but regardless. We still got some football to talk about. What's up? Damn. RP Colts owner Jim Irsay. Nothing but love over there to the Colts, Indianapolis. Man, RIP, man. I'm sad to hear about that. Hot take. Beth coming in the building. Think Bills agree to make training camp and minicamp more appealing for Cook. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be a show, man. You're definitely gonna have trying to have cameras in Cook's face, trying to get something out of him. I know he was at a celebrity poker game, and they're trying to pry at him, trying to ask him questions about his contract and what you think about this, what you think about that. He said, man, at the end of the day, he want to get his money, but he loves his teammates. He's still not gonna be going against his teammates or nothing like that. He still gonna ride for the boys, but to him, business is business, and he wants his money. And you can't get mad at another man who's trying to get some money. But do you deserve that much money? I mean, we've been talking about it nonstop all year. We're gonna keep talking about it. But yeah, we're gonna save that. I definitely want to talk about the Olympics because we definitely got announced that the Olympics are gonna be announced for 2028, and NFL is gonna have flag football going on for the Olympics. So that's exciting. We get to get some players out there. It's tough because that's a real big conversation with that. Because do you really want to risk one of your top players to go to the Olympics? I don't know, because with the NFL schedule and how demanding it is, can we afford to let a Josh Allen go or Khalil Shakir or some guy to go out there and play flag football? James Cook. I don't know if we'll be able to afford it, but definitely one player on each NFL team will be able to participate. It's a 5-on-5 max of 10 people. So we'll see with that. Definitely want to talk more when we get the guys in. Definitely want to get Big Cuz opinion and Harry from yeah, I know Harry, man. He's been on the show multiple times, but shout out, number love to him and Kenny over there on not Built-In, but Bills United. Nothing but love, Bills United. Definitely tapping with my guys over there. But Tommy coming in. Hard Knocks makes sense. Last season at the Ralph Rich. Yeah, absolutely. Wherever you want to call it, Ralph Rich. Highmark, New Era. You definitely know what stadium we talking about, One Bills Drive. But Josh Allen coming off MVP season and being getting heated on the radio, plus the rookies. And we already know going into each season, there's always a lot of talk with the Buffalo Bills. So definitely perfect to get it in around that time. Minicamp. So not really worried. We're just out there getting our guys warmed up. We got a lot of competition coming in. Definitely on the defensive front, and quarterback room. Got a lot of rookies, got a lot of veterans, got a lot of guys on each side of the room. So definitely going to be huge competition to see who's going to come out on top. We all know we got Trey White coming back in. He trying to prolong his career. He came back home, try to get his feet planted back in the ground, and try to get a contract, try to get some big money after us. So we'll see. Let's see if Bray White can step up because that CB2 position is wide open. We already know who's locked down at CB1. We got our boy Christian Benford. I had a stat about Benford too. Let me pull that up. Because what PFF ranked him top 25 all-time quarterback or cornerback? Not all time, but for the past couple seasons since he's been in, he's top 25 cornerback since he's been in the league. So yeah, shout out to Christian Benford, man, huge coming in for us, man. Clutch, what 7th-round pick, 6th-round pick. Started from jump and been rocking with us ever since. So man, definitely shout out to Christian Benford, man, been rocking with us. But yeah, the CB2 position is wide open. Obviously, we got our 1st-round draft pick, Maxwell Harrison. I like him. I like his speed. I like his recovery speed. I like how he plays the ball. He's great in zone, and that's how we play. If you want him to play man, I mean, he can keep up with him. The only problem is he's not. He's a little light. He's a little light, but that's not a problem, man. These boys gonna bulk him up. We got a great training staff, so definitely gonna get Maxwell Harrison. Definitely gonna get him going. Time to come back in. Shout out to the MVP, Josh Allen, 29th birthday. So shout out to the King in Buffalo. His birthday. So man, I hope him and Haley's having a wonderful time. Shout out to our MVP, our quarterback, the Lord and Savior in Buffalo. But yeah, man, shout out to Josh. Beth coming in. I'm excited. Honestly, I don't watch the Hard Knocks episodes because usually I hate at least one of the players. Totally different with the Bills. Absolutely. That hits home with us. So we're gonna love it. We already know how the guys is. It's not gonna be much different from we're watching Embedded. Because I know if you're on the NFL Plus, NFL Network, or however, even on YouTube, you get all our clips, even every game and practices and the mic'd up videos. You see how the guys gel. This is one big ass family, man. They're all brothers. It don't matter who you are, even to the training staff, to the media room, to janitors, man. Y'all know what happened to the janitor. He shot out the dude fucking on the what was it, the player awards or something like that. But he shot out the janitor, and that was the whole thing. He was on the news. Fucking, they got him a car. So man, shout out to that dude. Nothing but love. We got my man Robbie Schneider in the building. Shout out to him at 716 Blizzard Sports. Definitely tap into them. Bandits, let's go Bandits championship 3-peat. Yo, I'm telling you, I went to game 1. Oh my fucking goodness, y'all. Yeah, let's take a step away from Bills real quick, because we gotta talk about our true championship team in Buffalo. A 5-time. Is it 5? I believe we're 5. I think we're going on our 6th, or we're going on our 5th. Either way, we back-to-back champs. We trying to go for that 3-peat. Come on, let's go Bandits. Come on, baby. Don't get me amped up, man. We going. I was up there, Saturday, Friday or whatever, man. Oh, man. It was like at row 7, right from the glass. Oh, man, it was a fucking party. I had my big-ass fucking Bandit hat. It was turned up in the game, man. I'm telling you, if you haven't been to a Bandits game, y'all need to make your way down there, man. It is a fucking party the whole entire time. Let's go. Harry in the building as well. Happy birthday, J817, man. Let me know. I sent you the link, man. Jump in whenever you're ready. Let me know if it worked. If not, I'll send you a new one. But yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to the Bandits. We dropped one over there in Saskatchewan, if I'm not mistaken. How you say it, somewhere in Canada? We dropped one, man. They're a tough team, because when I was watching them, they had us up like 2-0, and then we scored 1, we scored 2, we tied it up, and they went up another 2. We was going back and forth. But then Bandits definitely rallied up, and we got the dub in game 1. Went over there, Sunday? Another tough game. They was ahead of us majority of the game, but looked like we was climbing. We got up, 11-10. They was up. It looked like we was going to score, but fucking the one defender blocked it and allowed the boys to advance to game 3. So series tied 1-1. We're coming back to Buffalo, KeyBank Center, which is Saturday. It's going to be an early game, I think, 4:30. So, man, if you ain't doing nothing Saturday, 4:30, man, go out there. At 2:30, they got a party at the Plaza. That shit was lit, man. I was chopping it up with the fucking hot dog vendor dude. Me and him was just chopping up. Like, everybody was having a good time. So, nah, man, Bandit Land definitely was lit, man. Great time. Great atmosphere, man. was in the building. It was loud the whole entire time. It was party. So yeah, man. Game 3 Saturday. So let's get this championship run going. Somebody got to do it. Sabres ain't nowhere near close, and Bills are so close. Not there yet, but shout out Bandits, man. Let's go. Saturday, let's get that 3P, baby. Gonna be out there for the parade. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shout out to the Geminis. But yeah, going back to some Bills talk. The Olympics. How do we feel about the Olympics? How do you feel about giving up Josh Allen? Because when I was just watching the CBS Sports or one of them shows, a couple of people had their top 5 for Team USA. And a couple of them got Josh Allen up there. I don't know how you feel about Josh Allen playing in the Olympics. I know a lot of them. I know DK Metcalf will be great. I know he said he always wanted to be in the Olympics. I'm not sure if he already ran in the Olympics. I'm pretty sure he did already because I know he was training. If I'm not mistaken, he probably didn't, but I'm pretty sure DK Metcalf, he's a runner. I mean, we already seen what he did in at Arizona when he hawked the one dude, Buda Baker, from the fucking goal line. Almost had a pick 6, and he hawked his ass down. So I know DK Metcalf will be up there for the flag football going up for the Olympics. Who else? I know Kyler Murray. He'll be nice at flag football. His little fucking scampering ass. I'm telling you, he'll be, man, he's my number 1 draft pick. I don't care. Who is your lineup? Okay, this how we gonna go. And so Harry and Big Cuz jump in. Give me your top 5 lineup for Team USA for the 2028 NFL Flag Football Olympics. Sandra don't like it. Hell, no Olympics, no Olympics. I feel you. I would love to see it, but I don't want to see no Bills players. I don't want to see no Bills players. Yep. Tommy when it try to don't do Olympics. Please don't. That's the one thing. He tried to do too much, trying to snip somebody's arm, trying to grab his flag. He fucking we don't want to talk about it. We don't want to talk about it. He can't run nobody over. He can't jump over nobody. Actually, he probably can. He probably will jump over somebody. He ain't nobody gonna reach his flag. But yeah, I'm voting no Josh Allen, no Bills players for the Olympics. Unless he a speedster on our practice squad, then by all means. Shit, go bring us some gold medals. But nah, yeah. Jump in the chats. Give me your top 5. Cornerback. I'm talking, QB, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, and a tight end. 5 of them. Throw a defender if you want in there. Shit. Jalen Ramsey, I know he's older, but who else on the defense? Fuck it. Throw a random defenseman if they good enough. Shit, Buda Baker. He nice. I mean, throw somebody. Give me your top 5. Shit. Send his pops in the joint. But who I got? I definitely got Kyler Murray. He my quarterback, without a doubt. Send Kyler Murray to the Olympics because, Cardinals ain't doing shit. So I got Kyler Murray. Running back Jahmyr Gibbs. I'll do Jahmyr Gibbs. I'll do Chase and Pickens. George Pickens and Jamar Chase. Definitely want George Pickens. I don't care how much of a crash out, how ahead he is. He makes fucking catches of the year every year. Pickens is on my team. Yo, he might as well, man, retire from the NFL and be a full-time flag football player. Yo, Beth, you're hilarious. You're absolutely right. Definitely Tua can go. Less chance of him getting knocked out, get another concussion. Johnny Football. But man, isn't he an XFL? Lossman. I grew up with that quarterback, man. Man, we're all saying that. We're all saying that. Nah, don't send AB. Don't send AB over there, man. He gonna fucking do a front kick in somebody's face without no helmet? Hell no. Nah. Hell no. Nah. He gonna try to jump over somebody, kick him dead in the face. Everybody's saying that. Everybody. He gonna kick somebody dead in the face and ain't got no helmet to protect him. But JJ's Justin Jordan, but that's a all-star player. They're not gonna allow him. So let's get more realistic. I don't know. I got the Brock Bowers tight end from the Raiders. Who else? Fucking send Knox. I don't know. Send Knox to go get a gold medal for us. Fuck it. But yeah, no, that would definitely be interesting. Another thing I read up on, Amon-Ra St. Brown, receiver for the Lions. He has citizenship in Germany. So, come around the Olympics, is Germany going to scoop up Amon-Ra St. Brown? And let's say Jared Goff ends up getting picked for the Olympics. That'll be a great duel. Teammates, but on opposing sides. Team USA, Team Germany. Let them boys go at it. That'll be kind of exciting. And the 16s that's up for the Olympics for to represent their country. Obviously, USA. We got Austria, Mexico, Germany, France, and Italy. So those are the 6 teams going for the 2028 Olympics for flag football. So definitely Tua. I mean, I know we talk shit about him being NFL, but shit, he'll be great. He'll be great over there. Saquon, absolutely. Yeah, Rodgers. Yeah, let him go get a retreat. And they did say it doesn't pertain dominantly to the NFL. So yes, an NBA player can play for Team USA flag football. So I'm glad you brought that up, Sandra. Thank you. That's definitely a great question or whatever, because I remember listening to the dude on the CBS Sports. He said it didn't necessarily pertain to the NFL. So anybody in NBA, MLB, hockey, anywhere, anybody want to play flag football and you represent Team USA, and obviously if you're good enough, shit, by all means. They said definitely NBA too. So we'll see. Draymond Green, I mean, I don't know how fast he is. Shit, he'd be all up and down, of course. I'm pretty sure he's plenty fast. Big dude, great defender. So could box people out. So shit, yeah. Draymond Green is a great one too. So I'm pretty sure they'll have some NBA players going up and shit, because in the Olympics for the NBA, it's so diverse with them. They got Luka going after teammates, and remember back in the day when RIP Kobe, it was Kobe versus Paul Gasol versus their nations team. So it's definitely something to look forward to. We got 3 years to look forward to this. So definitely something to talk about, man. I'm definitely no, we don't really care about it, but it's something. NFL got to get their feet wet somewhere, everywhere. Shout out to my dog Scott Blakely. So he skis set schedule. Absolutely. We already know we're going 20-0 this season. Let's go, my dog Scott Blakely. Not delusional. You're right. I'm telling you, we get sick and tired of everybody telling, oh, you're homers. You don't know what you're talking about. Be real. Be realistic. This, that, and the third. You're just Bills fans and this and that. Man, I don't give a fuck. We drinking that processed juice. 20-0, baby. 20-0. Come on. At all. And the thing is, bro, we're right there. We're right there. We're the top 4 team every season. Super Bowl favorites every year for the past 4 or 5 years. 5-time divisional champions. Like, come on. Or get 5-time division, you know what I mean? Fucking guaranteed playoff win every year. Like, so that shit, man, everybody want to talk about like, oh, you guys are Homer fans. You don't know what you're talking about. Bills fans are delusional. Nah, we know how good we are. We fall short just by that. We don't get that little bit of luck. And for you to win the Super Bowl or get to the Super Bowl and win it, you need a little bit of luck. And unfortunately, we don't get no luck. Shit, we shit out of luck. That's what we got. Oh man. But no, yeah, definitely. If you want to tap back into the schedule, definitely like in the schedule. They I like the way they got it spread out. Everybody want to talk about early buy. I don't mind it because usually around that time we're beat up. So it's gonna be a good week to heal, get our guys right, and we don't have a run of tough games towards the end of the season like we normally do. Usually we have that late buy, and after that late buy, we'll have a gauntlet where the whole month we're playing top 5 playoff teams. So this year, I mean, it's kind of fairly spread out. So that's what I'm really liking about it. But let me see. I want to bring up some other things about the Olympics because there's other players that that are born outside the U.S. So come around the Olympics, these NFL players can possibly play for other nations. So we got Nathan Rourke, quarterback. He's from Canada. He plays for the Patriots. Send that boy out there. Chase Brown with the Bengals, running back. He came from Canada. So that's another person Team Canada can pick up. We got Michael Carter, running back from the Jets. He's from Japan. So that's crazy. So Team Japan could go pick up Michael Carter from the Jets, and he's nice. He's a nice little running back. He ain't doing nothing to us, but he a nice little running back. So shit, Team Japan could definitely jump on him, and that'll cause some damage. Chuba running back from the Panthers. He's pretty good too. He's from Team Canada, so he could play with them boys. Josh Palmer, shit. This says Chargers, but we picked him up. Josh Palmer from Canada. So shit. Yeah, look at Beth was already on it. Beth is already on it. Kincaid from Canada, good shit. Scott Blakely, let's go. So I mean, I don't know. That's totally up to these guys if they want to accept it. But if you really want to think about it, I really wish I had Big Cuz so I could bounce this off of. But I got you guys. I understand and being in the NFL and their primary goal is to stay as healthy and to get to the Super Bowl. But how much? All right, I got you, Harry. I'll send you another link, man. But you're going for an Olympic gold medal. It's not like you're sacrificing your time to go to the to the Pro Bowl to tweak your fucking ankle in the Pro Bowl fucking game or some dumb shit. And this, no, you're not doing that. You're going for an Olympic gold medal. If your team wins to it, Team USA wins, you're an Olympian. Like that should mean. Do you think that means more than being a Super Bowl champion? I don't know. As a Bills fan, I don't care. I would rather have that Super Bowl because it's for the city. But as an individual, not a team, but as an individual, I'm pretty sure Josh Allen would love to be an Olympian. Pretty sure Kincaid would love to be an Olympian for Canada. I'm pretty sure Josh Palmer would love to be an Olympian for Canada. So when it comes down to that, it's gonna be tough. Where when does the Olympic falls? I know it's 2028, but when does it fall? Hopefully, if it falls mid-season, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. That's gonna be all over the headlines. Give me 1 second, folks. Let me try to get my boy Harry in here. All right, Harry, I just sent you another link. But let's see. Everybody in the chat. I believe it's from Hawk or Hoch. Forgot how you say his name. But the dude we just picked up from the Chargers as well. He's from Canada, I believe. I know. No, none of us want to let Allen in the Olympics, but what if Allen wants to be in the Olympics? What if Allen wants to be an Olympian? Can't be too mad at him. Can't be too mad at him. Yeah, not for Buffalo. Super Bowl is way different. Like, hypothetically, if we would have won one of the 4 back in the day, then okay, whatever. I don't know. Fuck all that shit. We want that bowl. We want that bowl. After Pro Bowl, so watered down. Super Bowl and Olympian goal for Josh Allen. Let's do it. Scott all for it. Let's go. My dog. You know how to hype me up. Scott Blakely know how to hype me up. I'm telling you. Harry, let me know how that link is working for you, man. Hopefully we can get you in, dog. But yeah, absolutely. It comes down to the individual at the end of the day. It's not a team thing. They're gonna go to him. Whoever the Olympic committee goes up to Josh Allen, like, yo, would you want to come to a Team USA for the Olympics? You can't stop him from saying no. Bean and McDermott can't stop him. That's his decision. So because I don't know, man. I don't know because I think he's running late from work. He says he's gonna try to make it, but shit, we're gonna be up here waiting for him. We still got Harry trying to come in. Sent them a couple links, so hopefully he can jump in. Best says I wouldn't be, but I think even for Josh, he'd opt for the Super Bowl opportunity in the teams. And that's the type of player we got, JA17. He puts everybody else before himself. He's not a selfish player. He probably would let me get the Super Bowl first, and then let me get that. Man, the Olympics doesn't come for another 3 years. He gonna get that Super Bowl, and then he's gonna go to the Olympics and become an Olympian. Let's talk about it. Come on. Let's talk about it. Shit, 3 years, 2028, man. We got plenty of time until Josh Allen can get that Super Bowl, and then come 2028, he's gonna win Olympic gold. So let's get it. A couple other players that can play for other nations. Like I said, I went for Josh Palmer with the Bills receiver. He's from Canada. Nelson Aguilar, receiver from the Ravens. He's from Nigeria. So if Nigeria ended up having a team, they could go pick up the Ravens receiver, Nelson Aguilar. So that would be something. Because what? We're going to have Nelson Aguilar for Team Nigeria and then Lamar Jackson for Team USA? Let's talk about it. Yeah, I seen that video. That show's mad sweet. Yeah. Appreciate you throwing that in, John Roberts. Nothing but love, man. Yeah, the kids at the hospital was Josh Allen's birthday, so that definitely was a heartfelt video. If you didn't see it, definitely go to like the Bills app or one of their media pages. You got it there. And let's go. Let's go. We got my big dog HB in the building. Hold on. Get out. Hold on. We gotta properly bring him in. What is wrong?
Let's go.
I had to give you the train horn, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me, man.
Absolutely. So once again, please tell the people who are you, where are you from, where they can find you, what you got going on.
Hey, man, my name is HB. I am also part of Bills United podcast. You can find me on Instagram, find me on YouTube, Facebook. We go live every Saturday night. We try the best to be consistent with everything that we got going on with the Buffalo Bills Mafia, and there's a lot of stuff that we got going on this summer. We got to go to training camp. We got Saturday shows. We got Wednesday shows in the future. We got a lot of stuff cooking up, so just stay tuned.
Absolutely. Lock in. Great content over there. Nothing but love. That's my brothers over there, man. Kenny and HB from Bills United Podcast. Type in Nothing But Love, man. Live every Saturday. It's great content. Great stuff coming up. But, yo, we out here talking about the Olympics, man. How you feeling about it? 2028.
I ain't going to lie to you. It's probably going to be better than the Pro Bowl. So,
yeah, right.
So if you're going to have one option to watch, and then the guys that, if it falls under the Pro Bowl time and not the Super Bowl and the playoffs and everything, the guys that obviously outperformed during the year could go there. I don't expect any Buffalo Bills players to be going unless we're super stacked on our team and we got dudes on the practice squad that want to go. Other than that, I don't want nobody touching the field at all.
I was just saying, man, it doesn't come to another 3 years, man. That's plenty of time for Josh Allen to get that Super Bowl trophy, and then he can. Yeah. I wouldn't mind for him to go for Olympic gold for Team USA. And Josh Allen, Super Bowl champion and an Olympian. Come on.
Yeah. No, I mean, I overheard you saying, would it mean more than the Super Bowl? I honestly, not even to Canadian players. I mean, guys that play ball and everything. I think that a Super Bowl would mean, so much more. This is our gold here. So I mean, I say this to my boy K.I. all the time. To think that a Lombardi Trophy can be sitting in a small city out of all the 50 states in the United States of America. Right. I've traveled, man, and I can tell you it's broad. It is broad. And to think that you can have one trophy, you can say that you're better than every team in the United States of America. That's a lot. You can say, I'm the best in the world, but you already know football's king in the United States. It's not in Russia. It's not in Japan. It's not nowhere. It's here. It's in the United States of America. So I'm going to be honest. I think that Hawaii is probably the only place in the world that has a chance because they breed football players over there. Outside of that, I don't see anybody in the world.
Football players and wrestlers.
Yes. Yeah, they taking it all. They taking it all, man.
Absolutely. And a couple of Bills players that would possibly be up for the Olympics would obviously be a Josh Allen. We got Josh Palmer. He's from Team Canada. So, I mean, he's from Canada. So Josh Palmer could possibly play for Team Canada. Yeah. And who else was I talking about?
Yeah, you got my Hoyt over there, and if Hoyt ends up playing,
right.
They got some guys that they'll be eligible to play for Canada.
I have two other people I didn't go over that are plays in the NFL that are born outside the U.S. It's the Texans receiver John Mechie III. He's from Taiwan, so if they have a team, they can grab him. And Hard, I can't even say this motherfucker's name. The tight end from Cardinals. The tight end from Phoenix, he's from Austria, so he can go play for Team Austria. But
yeah, if it ain't McBride over there with the Cardinals, I don't know who it is. So I couldn't tell you.
Hard Kovics. So whatever the fuck,
yeah. He's out there.
Man. But definitely big talks with that. I was watching the one video, and they got Josh Allen as a team. What would be your top 5 for flag football? I picked the Kyler Murray. That's my first pick, that quarterback.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. All the quarterbacks in the league are good in flags, so I would probably have to go with the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. And then outside of that, I'd probably go with Jamar Chase, because that dude's sticky everywhere you can put him. Somebody brought up something funny. Put Tua in there. I seen Tua cook up a little bit in there. I'm gonna be honest. I probably have C.J. Stroud.
Quarterback.
I mix it up because there's a lot of people that obviously you pick Mahomes, Josh, and all that. Josh might end up being in his 30s. He probably be he'll probably be way past. I won't say past prime, but this is not a Josh Allen you're gonna see in your 30s. And if we do, we're well gifted, we're blessed. But realistically speaking, you think about the C.J. Stroud, think about Jaden Daniels at quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He'll probably be in his prime by that time because he still hasn't touched his ceiling yet.
We got a bunch of young cats coming up too.
Yeah.
They said Travis Hunter will be perfect for that.
Yeah, that there's that, but that's a whole other subject, man, because he's gonna get misused over there in Jacksonville, man. They're gonna mess around. They're gonna mess around and put him at receiver, and they're giving him a lot of flack for stumbling on routes. But to be honest with you, he's stumbling on routes because he doesn't play primarily receiver. He plays the Neon package at receiver, but nobody's gonna talk about that. But now there's two receivers, pick two quarterbacks, and if I gotta go pick a tight end, disregarding running backs, because it's a passing league for that type of stuff.
Right.
I'm picking Brock Bowers out of Oakland.
Yeah.
Or not Oakland, nice. Las Vegas.
There you go.
Us OGs, we still call it.
I'm telling you, don't make me slip up and say Redskins.
yeah. Oh man,
you're right.
Cancel, man. There's a few guys in the league that show a lot of promise, and especially for the Olympics. Are we talking contact or are we just talking flag type?
Just like football.
Oh yeah, then definitely. If you're gonna mix it up, yeah, you're gonna.
Lamar Jackson will go crazy.
Yo,
right.
Imagine Justin Jefferson hitting you on an in and out. Oh my goodness,
man.
I wouldn't. Nobody would be able to mess with him either. So there's
the same. A DK Metcalf. I don't know if he already been to Olympics, but I know he's a sprinter. So I know DK Metcalf will be first in line for that.
I would just be afraid of his crash outs. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to handle getting deked out by some French dude or something. I wouldn't know.
I even said I'll take George Pickens because he has the catch of the year every year. He might crash out and beat up some dude on the sideline.
I'm not gonna lie. The more looks I see him over there in Dallas, I can see him being that Des Bryant that was troubled over there, and they're gonna take good care of him. If they take good care of him the way Jerry, took care of Des, I think that they'll take this pick over there.
That'll be dangerous, man. But what they gonna do with Dak? They gonna ride until Dak wheels fall off?
Nah. You know what, man? I'll be the first to say it. I think Joe Milton got a lot of promise. But past that, I've been saying it since preseason. My wife's a Pats fan; it's no secret. I've been watching all the Pats games outside of watching Bills games, and I scout my team as well as I scout theirs. And I thought Joe Milton showed a lot of promise. And even though they played the second strings in preseason, they put him against third stringers and whatever. And then next thing you know, he's getting sacked, and he has 2 seconds to throw the ball. You can't judge a quarterback like that.
Yeah.
So when he finally had the time and he showed up in a regular season game, he didn't care. He wanted to win the game. He played to win the game. So I think that's perfect. I think that's a perfect situation for him. And I wouldn't say that he's bridging for Dak. I think Dak is more bridging for him. I think that he's going to be the guy that you can mold behind Dak. To then be able to have somebody here. That way you don't have the pressure of drafting a quarterback because he's so young.
Yeah, right. No, absolutely. And start fresh with that because I got my one boy at work and he's a diehard Cowboys fan. And I'm going to keep telling him, man, what y'all going to do with that? Because at this point, man, you might as well give him up, get some assets out of him before it's too late, before he has another devastating injury because all that money he threw at him and blew his shit out. And then what you really got out of it? Nothing. And then now he came back and mediocre. I know he still puts some numbers, but he goes nowhere with it. He as far he'll take that he can only take you so far because the games he'll win, he'll lose you just as many.
Oh yeah. No, I think that as far as Dak's concerned, right? I just feel that Dak, Shannon Sharp says it all the time, empty calories, and he throws 400 yards, but it's toward the end of the game and all that. It's true. It's very true. But when it comes to Dak, I think that he's regressed in certain parts of his game. That has made his game look elementary at this point in his game. Like His footwork is off. His mechanics are off, lower body wise. That whole hip thrusting that he used to do and all that, you can't even do
also
that.
dance and shit.
Yeah, after he's broke his ankle, I just thought that he was all upper body from there on. Like, he still got an arm to throw and all that stuff, but the footwork mechanics and everything just, I saw it even in the Steelers game. He was just going
Right.
nuts with it. So at that point, he was just going all upper body, and that could just throw all your mechanics off. So I just think that Dallas has something, but I feel like they're building it very abstract. They're building it with a lot of used pieces, and they're shopping at Ross. They're shopping at Ross. They're shopping at Burlington. They're trying to get all the guys, the Javonte Williams, the Kyrie Elams, the guys that they feel they can put together. And I know this ain't the Dallas Cowboys podcast, but it's one of those things where they build it and they building like they broke.
So now that you said that, did that not sound familiar to the Bills? Because do you not think we're trying to build our team with kind of broken pieces, used pieces, old pieces? We get a couple of old used players or players that we left and they came back. Because I'm pretty sure we might grab Gabe Davis back for the right number just because he got nowhere else to go and we know how to use them. The difference is we got the fucking, we got the Rosses, but we got a better brand because of Josh Allen. Like, our store looks like it's high end, but we kind of got cheap shit in there.
Yes. So that's a good question. I feel that we pick up guys that are abstract, but then again, we also pick them young, and we pick them schematically. We don't pick them just because they got experience in the league and because they have all this stuff. And Jerry Jones shops his pieces like that. Oh, look at what Javonte Williams was. Look at what Kyrie Elam can be. Look at what, he's a first-round pick. He was this, he was that. We're not picking people like that. We're picking straight from the grain. We're picking them young. And, I like that we pick them young because we can mold them. What I notice about the Bills is that they pick up moldable pieces that might not be the sexiest names in the world, but they can be molded into something better. So that's where the Bills' strength is with the scouting. It might not look great, but it also has its abstractness to the point where it works. So it complements Josh. Whatever complements Josh is what we're going to take. We're not going to get receivers that are going to get in your head. We're not going to get receivers that are going to demand the ball. We're going to get receivers that, that complement his game, that know their role, and they're going to shut their mouth. They're going to get the ball whenever they're going to get the ball. And that's it. So that's what we're building here.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, you said the best. I could have said it better myself. And it proved to a testament to that last year when we had a bunch of guys that we threw together, a bunch of just a guy. And we threw them all together, and that's where we had the model where everybody eats. Nobody's starving. Like, I'll be good if I get that little bit. Shoot, you want Matt House to eat? Here, give him a little bit off my plate. I'm okay. I'm not that hungry. Like, it's a community, and that's how we became so successful last year because we did have a bunch of guys, but it was okay because everybody had a turn. Now we came to the playoffs. We needed the big dog to step up. That's a different question. But we still have the right pieces that complement Josh Allen. And when we bring that abstract player, the random people that we don't think, it's not the sexiest name, but like the Josh Palmer, but it fits our system. It makes sense to us. It's not abstract to us because it's that odd puzzle piece that fits perfect on our side of the board.
Yes, definitely.
So with that being said, chat's popping off. Let's go. Nothing but love to you guys. Definitely got to show love to the Snowman. Big Snow in the building. Yo, he be having going crazy every time with that. But he made an announcement earlier in the year talking about offensive players need recognition. I want to bring up his quote too.
You mean offensive linemen need recognition, right?
All of them. Yeah. And it's the best protector of the year. Damn, where was that quote? Let me see.
It's true.
Got it right here. He said, we might not have all the fancy stats or end up on the highlight reel every week or on ESPN highlights. But without us, there's no rushing titles, there's no passing titles, there's no touchdowns. And everything starts with the trenches. Says yours truly, Snow. So, and as a fellow lineman, because I know when you played football, you was a lineman, were you not?
I played left tackle.
I know I played offensive, defensive lineman in my youth, so...
Yeah. It's one of the most important. It's the I won't say it's the most important, but you're facing a speed rusher like 90% of the time. You're picking the right end off, and that's the fastest dude in the D line. So, as far as offensive linemen needing recognition, I feel like they get recognition, but not the type of recognition where they're getting awards. And I feel like that's something where he's pushing more that direction. I mean, I'm all for it. I think that Quentin Nelson, when he was in his in his top year, he should have got something. Trent Williams is always getting that. Deion Dawkins is the same. He's always getting his fair share. There's guys like Lane Johnson in the Eagles that get plenty of recognition in the league. Even Kelsey got.
He would have won
got
it.
his respect
I'm pretty
too.
sure.
But there's a lot of players in this league that are offensive linemen that have gotten respect. He wants a trophy. Give it to him. Make your award. But the thing is that there's so many good ones that they're literally gonna just say, how many sacks did you give up? Okay, I'm gonna give it to him. That's as far as it's gonna get. Like you're gonna. There's so many different schemes and so many different types of offenses that you cannot just put it on somebody that gives up 3 sacks the whole year. You can't do that, because what if you run the 49ers type of offense, or this year's Bills offense where you're running the ball like 60% of the time? You're not giving up any sacks. Why do you think that our offensive linemen look that way? Where we don't, our guards and our center didn't give up a sack all year this year because we ran the ball most of the time. So,
but then you're right. But going to what you was just saying, my bad for cutting you off, but
no, you're good.
It goes to like 2 different teams where it comes to a Bills team or a dominating run team. Because if you got a dominant run team, they keep running the ball majority of the time. Of course, that line's not going to have no sacks on the record because they're running the ball majority of the time. Compared to the Bills' offensive line, shit, Deion Dawkins could let go 5 sacks. But how many times is he pass blocking, and for how long? Because in the Bills' offense, Josh Allen running around back and forth, he's more prone to have more sacks. So how can you really calculate who's a better offensive player and who's more worthy for that trophy? So, I mean, it's going to be tough, but that comes down to majority of all rewards, because they said last year, because Josh Allen didn't deserve it because Lamar Jackson had better stats. But the year prior, Josh Allen had better stats, but he said, Lamar Jackson looked better. So it's always a conversation. It gets media heads like us at the Lower Forum, and you got ESPN heads talking about it. So it's just great conversation.
And not for nothing, I got to shout out Deion with this. He's probably got the best hand swipe technique I've seen in so long. And it gets to the point, and shout out to the boxing that he does in the off season. Boxing's changed everything. Mike Tolbert used to do it. A lot of guys that play in the trenches that hit guys.
It's a battle.
That the dude was a battering ram. They box in the off season. That's how they get their hand speed up. And big 300-pound plus linemen like him that are putting the time and effort into do agility stuff. It goes miles. And guys that are sponges like on the other side, like Spencer Brown, are only gonna benefit from that. And everybody interior like Torrance and McGovern, and Dave Edwards, they're all gonna.
Van Granger coming up.
Listen, if anybody, God forbid, anybody gets hurt on this team, everybody has a backup. And I said this on Bills United on Saturday. Everybody on this team has a backup except for Josh. And I have an issue with that. I do. There's plenty of quarterbacks in this draft that could have been something as far as a backup. Dude, Shadour's in the 5th round of all people. Shadour's in 5th. In the 5th. I mean, nobody's gonna pick him here. He doesn't need to be here. But there's guys, Dylan Gabriel, like those type of guys could have shown up later. I love how we drafted, but I also, and I understand why we drafted each player, looking back at it in hindsight, but I don't get why we couldn't get a quality guy like a Jameis Winston or something back there. I know we got Mitch, but let's all be honest. Mitch is Mitch. Come on. We put him in there in blowouts. Let's just keep it real. Like we're not gonna put him in, like, you get your reps in the preseason. Josh don't even need to play in preseason. I would just have Mitch play the whole way. Until the third game, get Josh a couple reps till about halftime, whatever, and then that's it. But I feel like we could have done a little better. I feel we could have done a lot better with building behind Josh.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
get that train horn out here. The big dogs in the building. Let's go, baby. Bills United Mafia Talk collab. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Nothing but love. These my brothers, man. Nothing but love. They've been on the show multiple times, so show them love. Tap in Bills United, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that, man. I'm telling you, great content over there, man. Nothing but love.
Yeah, the support is much appreciated. The support is much appreciated. We need as much support as we can. We're still in the infancy stages of things, we're on the grow. So let's keep on coming.
Let's go, man. Nothing but love. But yeah, moving with that. Like I said, not much to talk about, but as a Bills fan, we got plenty to talk about. What else did we have? We had the Deion Dawkins joint. I know they said they didn't not brand the tush push. So we got another year of the tush push. How do you feel about the tush push? Do you feel like we should have banned it, or you don't mind it staying?
No, I don't mind it staying. I don't mind it staying just because it's football. And you can't just, just because you find a glitch in the game, you're going to be mad because somebody found a glitch in the game. It's what it is. We saw it in the Washington game. That's probably the most egregious thing I've ever seen, where it got to the point where I think his name is Laveau. Louvu or something.
Yep.
From Washington. He kept jumping in like Troy Polamalu to the point where they were going to score. And if
that was wild when you was about to gift them a touchdown.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. If it comes too much, you're upholding the game. But ain't no way you're gonna gift somebody a touchdown. Bitch, you gotta earn that.
Yeah,
I did not like that.
And the thing is, when you got 300 plus linemen an inch away from the line, you might as well just back up and let him score at that point, because there's no there's nothing you could do. All he has to do is say hike and put his head in the ball like right on top of his head, and you fine. So like Jalen Hurts is just, he's special, man. And Sirianni, those guys, man, they found the glitch. They were perfect with it. I think that McDermott was a step short of it. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a lot of times where McDermott will have formation penalties because they try to mess around with the formation and try to experiment.
Pre-motion snap.
And right now I think that it's either the Bills or the Eagles that use the tush push the most. So, hey John, I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that comment real quick because that's pretty wild. I don't disagree, but there has to be a role for him somewhere. We're gonna talk about that on Saturday too. It's one of those things where, if you can't stop it, you have a whole off season to try to stop it. I think the only people that be able to stop it would be Tampa, because you see they got my big man over there. They got Watson over there. I think his name Desmond Watson, the D tackle from the Florida Gators that I want to hear, but we ended up not getting him. He's a pure 1 sec. That dude's a monster. And then you got
you talking about the 450-pound dude? Yeah, the big ass. God,
you got him.
Needed him.
You got Vita Vea. You got them there. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go.
Last year I was ready like, yo, what Vita Vea? Give him a call. I don't care if you haven't been playing. Man, put these pads on and sit your big ass in the middle of the field and push.
Well, let me tell you something. Vita Vea ain't going nowhere over there. Vita Vea stay. He retiring in Tampa. He's got legacy over there now. He got a ring over there. He got contract. He's good. He's good over there. But I wanted that guy. He came undrafted because of his weight. You think Sean McDermott in his wrestling background and his discipline, you think that he couldn't have got him to lose some weight? But you know what?
No.
I respect it. We got Deion Walker. We got him in return. We got 6'6". Guys, they got Kentucky guys. I respect it. I just feel like his tape's in the middle. It's still project-like, but he reminds me a lot of Marcus Stroud when Marcus Stroud was with the Bills.
Okay.
He's got 99, got long frames.
Yeah.
But slow. He don't really finish the plays, but he disrupts them. He's one of those guys. So I like that because it creates havoc for Ed Oliver.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. And he's losing weight. And the thing is, it's hard for a dude that big to not stay that big. So he might lose the weight so that way he can make a roster. But what happens after he makes the roster? Could you imagine a dude that big living in Buffalo trying to stay away from all that food?
Man, he eating chicken wings and beef on waking, man. Steak subs and all that.
You know what? Now thinking about it, that's probably why they didn't pick him. That's probably why they didn't pick him.
I'm telling you, especially in the winter, he's like, man, let me Uber Eats
Yeah, man.
steak
Yeah, and
sub or
Buffalo get hot
something.
in the summers, man. They're like, nah, I'm about to go to Duff's, man. I'm tired of this. I'm about to go to
Need
Duff's.
some wings, man. I need me a
Yeah,
fish
yeah, yeah,
Friday. I need a
yeah.
fish fry. I need 2 fish fries.
Yeah. Need 2 fish fries and a drink.
That's funny. But since you was talking about tape, I feel like the person in our draft class this year who would kind of be ready to go is our Landon Fletcher or Jackson. Jackson.
Landon Jackson, yeah.
Yeah, Landon Jackson. Just watching his tape, he looks like, I know it's weird to do from college to NFL because of the different speed. Boys are bigger, schemes are a lot different, but I just like the way he plays. He plays real open and free, and he's real wide, and he's big and tall and long. He plays like Gru, but at a linebacker type position. So I feel like if we can really put him in the right position, like it's tough because where would you put him? Because you will put him on the edge, right? Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like it'd be better off at linebacker, but we got nowhere to put him linebacker because we don't play a 5-3. We play a 5-2-1. We play the nickel defense. So it's gonna be tough. Well, I mean, we'll see because after we get rid of Joey Bosa, is probably going to play right across from Greg Russo. So we'll see. But definitely out of all of our draft picks, I definitely got high hopes with Landon Jackson.
Yeah, I just feel like Landon Jackson. Well, real quick, just to kind of back forward, right? So Landon Jackson, right? When you grab NFL caliber players to bring them into the league, you're kind of looking at what their technique is and what their strengths are in the system. So looking at Landon Jackson playing in the forefront, we play a forefront. Like more than 80% of the time, we got 4 coming downhill.
Right.
We don't have anybody holding back or spying unless they play Lamar or something or Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
Right.
So I think that it was a perfect fit for us. I didn't want him, to be honest, in the beginning, because I saw him in high school, and I knew him before he became what he is now.
Knack in the bag.
Yeah. So when I saw that hand, it looked like a fake hand when he was hitting it. First of all, I thought it was a prosthetic hand. That joint was stiff coming back, bro.
Right.
I just thought he was messing around. But that was serious. And seeing his transformation, I think that, it just goes to show from a life perspective, people can change. And seeing Landon Jackson go from that to what he is now and to what he can be with Sean McDermott and Bobby Babbage, I just think that it's a recipe for success all the way. So I think Landon Jackson be better as a rotational defensive player his first year. But if Bosa, I know Bosa has, those injury issues and stuff like that. Having Landon Jackson as a security belt behind him, it'd be over. I think at that point, he'd give me Mario Williams vibes with that 94. We haven't had a 94 play with us for some edge in a long time now at 6'6".
Ever since.
He's got size to him. He's got agility. He's got a good first step. I just feel like, as far as he's concerned, him and Sanders are gonna make big impressions.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna have to.
I think it's gonna be him before Deion Walker, because I know he has some slow get ups right now. He's participating in camp and stuff, but it's.
And did he have a back injury as well?
Yeah, they're nursing it. They're nursing it right now. Sorry,
yeah.
And it's getting to the point now where they're trying to just slow walk it. But you know how the Bills are; they slow walk everything for injuries, and they make sure you're 100%. Which is why us being 28th in the league in as far as injury staff and all that, medical staff, I think it's blasphemous. I think it's blasphemous, but it is what it is.
Absolutely, man. But Bill's already saying on WGR that he's already looking better than AJ Epnesa. And if that's true, I'm going all for it, because if he could push AJ Epnesa out, get a 7th or 6th round draft pick for the following year, I'll be all for it. And then have him learn right under Joey Bosa, and that shit will be golden. But we got Beth in the building with a hot take. Patrick Mahomes has never been an Olympian. He has won Super Bowls, no gold medals. Hopefully Josh Allen is going to get one before Mahomes.
Nah, he could do it. He can go. I think that's another thing for another day.
Right. But yeah, that's pretty much all my notes I got. Anything else you want to bring up? Anything else you got in mind?
No, not really. I mean, it's your show, man. I just hopped
Nah,
on.
yeah, I
No,
kind of already went through my
I seen
notes.
you was, no, I seen you was, out there, doing your thing on yourself, and I was waiting for Big Cuz to pop by too, man, because I haven't seen him in a long time. So we'll see what you got cooking up next week, and see if I got the time allotted, like I do right now, to be able to come by and actually be of service to you, man. So I appreciate you having me for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You know the door's
say,
wide open.
I was to say, like, share, subscribe to Bills United Podcast. I say we are here every Saturday night. We try to be faithful to that every Saturday night at 8 p.m. We try to be as sharp as we can. I know that we're still in the infancy stages of things, but we're going to bring some heat this summer. We have a lot of plans, so just stay tuned and go Bills. And happy birthday to Josh Allen, too, because that's the goat.
Happy birthday, Josh. Absolutely. There you have it, man. Please like, share, subscribe to Bills United. My boy HBKI holding things down over there, man. Like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Julian J Mafia, no big cuz, but nothing but love over there. I know we got caught up at work and stuff over there. He's holding things down, but we will be back next week. And you're going to chop it up, talk Bills. So everybody take care, stay safe. What do you say? Do good, be good. God bless, and go Bills.
Go Bills.
One job to get done today, man. Find a W. Play for each other. Love y'all. What else? What you do?